So Tacario, Coach Brennan said felt like you were kind of loose. What was going through your mind during that game?
Just having fun, just playing football, a game I've been playing for years, just going out there having fun with my teammates.
Do you feel like maybe the first 3 games you weren't having fun, or maybe you were kind of overthinking things?
I just say just getting in the first 3 games, getting back in the field, of playing in the game, just just all sorting it all out, and then just playing really. But yeah, what I say I have more fun is because just I don't even know. Matter of fact, yeah, I don't know. Just having fun.
Brian, Emmanuel, when did you find out that you were going to be starting that game, and how was that experience?
I had my coach was telling me a little earlier during the bye week because Keith was going through a little thigh injury. So they was just preparing me earlier through the week, telling me to be ready, stay ready. And for me, it felt like it was just a chance for me to help my team win. I didn't really think about it for myself. I just thought just to come out, help my team as much as I could.
Do you prefer to go by Emmanuel or Manny?
It don't matter to me. Either one's fine.
Well, what was your how were you feeling when your kickoff was approaching? Huge crowd, your first career start. What was going through you?
Yeah, I think I had the jitters for sure. Like I think anybody would, especially going into a big game like that against the number 10 team in the nation. I had the jitters, but I know I was prepared for it. I trust my coaches and I trust my teammates each day during the week.
Tacario, did you talk to him at all to try to calm him down, or did you try to hype him up? How did you?
I just told him it's football. You've been playing it for too long to be nervous and be scared. It's just go out there and have fun and be yourself.
Tacario, how did you just kind of process the ups and downs of that game? I mean, you had all those great pass breakups, fourth downs, excuse me, and then you gave up some big plays to Dorian as well. How did you just kind of process it in its totality?
I mean, one play wouldn't determine the game, so just had the next play mentality and just keep fighting back, keep fighting, competing, and having fun.
Is that just kind of natural for you, just kind of in terms of how you go about a game and try to dismiss bad plays immediately?
Yeah, just like playing, especially at corner, you just have to have just a next play mentality and just worry about next play. Don't think about the play that happened and it's going to start messing you up down the road in the game. You're going to start thinking about trying to make a big play while you could just be where your feet is and just have the next big play, like next play mentality. Because good players going to make good plays, and you just you're going to make good plays too, just make them at the right time.
Tacario, what's the art to being able to break up the pass at the last minute where it looks like you're coming right at that perfect time but not getting the flag? Because from me watching it, some of those look like that could have been something that gets called because of how close it is. How do you make it so that you get that and not risk drawing a pass interference?
Just don't hold, really. Just don't hold and just play on the football. Yeah, that's really it.
And the first game of the year, you had a couple of those personal fouls, the unsportsmanlike. Was that just like a rough game for you emotionally, or what happened in there, and how did you kind of move on from that?
I say I was just thinking too much personally. It was just me personally really just thinking too much. But as I went down the line, just think about playing with my teammates and just do what I've been doing, just having fun and playing hard and competing.
How nice was it to get those fourth down stops against Utah?
It was pretty nice. Yeah.
And then, what do you think the defense showed collectively?
We showed a brotherhood. Like everybody was playing for each other. Everybody's out there having fun, just having a swagger that we always have, and just being ourselves as a defensive unit.
This question is for both of you. Coach Brennan said on Monday that as a former receiver and receivers coach, the thing that receivers sort of hate the most is going up against length. You guys are both well over 6 feet. How does that work to your advantage, and how have you learned over the years to use the assets that you have to break up plays?
Oh, I mean, me being 6'3", 6'4", like the receivers gonna use my length for them to run around me. So if I get them to run around me and just make them like run around, cause I'm a long corner, pause. So make them run around me, and then just use good technique, and then that just helped me in a way of squeezing them to the sideline or something, or just using my length.
Yeah, I'm not as long as Bobo, but I think it's irritating for them for sure. Just cause like we could put our hands on them and still be like we could still keep our cushion as we put our hands on them. Like for shorter corners, like if they put in their hands on them, they close up in their grill so the receiver could like swipe down or get around them. But for us, like we have enough space and length for us to get hands on them and still use our feet to still be in his path to get open.
You had overlap with Dorian when he was here, right? You guys spent 1 year
Yeah,
together.
I was a freshman.
Did that give you any sort of advantage at all when you're going against him? Like, did you kind of know what his tendencies were or how to defend him?
I mean, film. I just watched film, really. It wasn't like, I just watched film and then just remember me going against him last year when he was at SC. So that's really what it was.
David, was there, I mean, we don't, Tacario, all the time see straight cornerbacks cover tight ends, but we saw you do that several times in that game. Is that by design of this defense because of your length that sometimes they feel like maybe you're better in those situations?
I mean, we came here to be a defensive back, not just a corner, be able to cover receivers, be able to cover tight ends and whoever else line up at the one spot.
Do you find that, what are some of the tactics that tight ends are using against you in those situations to maybe try to clear space? What do you find?
I mean, not tight ends could really run away from us because we're fast and long. They're going to try to more use their power, like push off or try to box us out because how big they are.
For both of you guys, what's it been like learning under Dwayne and Keenan?
I feel like he's just every day is just challenging. Like every day, he's never satisfied with the work. There's always room for improvement. We always got to bring our all and always compete each and every day. And you always get better and better throughout the season.
Like what he said, I think he does a good job challenging us every day, pushing us, and also like not just having us worry about coverage, like getting into the mental side of the game, like what can the formation tell you, what can the split tell you, things of that nature.
He has these teach tapes or like goal reels or whatever. Are there any guys that you have to watch or study?
It's not who we have to watch. He'll just show us like what it looked like, and we'll say if a good player could see what it looked like, they'll go out there and just do it.
Last question to Brian.
For both of you, what have you seen on film from Texas Tech, considering that they'll probably pass more than everyone else that you've faced, and the difficulty of them having so many people out in the zone?
You got it.
Yeah, I think they have a really explosive offense, good receivers, good coach to scheme of plays, a good quarterback that can get the ball to the receivers. For us, I just think we got to go out there and just do what we do best, cover.
That's our time. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.